Namaste. I, Dil Kumar, am going to explain to you the third chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, a detailed analysis of Karma Yoga. The third chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, a detailed analysis of Karma Yoga. The third chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, titled Karma Yoga, continues the dialogue between Lord Krishna and Arjuna, shedding deep light on the importance, nature, and proper execution of action, karma. This chapter emphasizes that liberation, moksha, is not achieved by simply renouncing actions, but by performing them with a sense of detachment, nishkama bhava. Let's understand this chapter in detail. 1. Arjuna's doubt and Lord's reply, verses 1 to 6. The chapter begins with Arjuna asking Lord Krishna that if knowledge is superior to action, as indicated in the second chapter, why is he being urged to engage in a terrible war? Arjuna feels that if knowledge is important, one should attain peace by renouncing actions. In response, Lord Krishna clarifies that in this world there are two types of devotion: Sankhya Yoga, Janana Yoga, for self-realization, and Karma Yoga through action. He states that no one can remain without performing actions even for a moment, as everyone is compelled to act by the qualities of nature, sattva, rajas, tamas. A person who merely outwardly renounces actions without controlling their senses is truly a hypocrite. 2. The inevitability and superiority of action, verses 7 to 16. The Lord explains that a truly wise person is one who controls their senses and performs actions without attachment. He says that performing action is superior to inaction. Even the sustenance of the body is not possible without action. Here, the Lord also emphasizes the importance of yajna, sacrifice. He states that one should perform actions only for the sake of yajna, as other actions are binding. Yajna does not merely mean offering oblations into fire, but also performing every action as a duty, without desire for results, and for the welfare of society and creation. Cycle of creation. The Lord explains that creation originated from yajna. Yajna brings rain, rain produces food, and food nourishes living beings. Thus, this cycle of actions continues perpetually, and one who does not follow this cycle is sinful and indulges in sensory pleasures. 3. The importance of detached action, verses 17 to 25. The Lord says that for a person who is self-realized and delights in the self, no duty remains. They gain nothing by performing actions and lose nothing by not performing them. However, ordinary people should perform actions with detachment because even wise individuals act for loka sangra, the welfare of society and guiding people on the right path. Example of King Janaka. The Lord gives the example of great kings like Janaka, who attained ultimate perfection through action. He also inspires Arjuna to fight for the welfare of the world. Ideal conduct. The Lord says that whatever a great person does, others follow. Therefore, wise individuals should set an example for society by performing actions. 4. Actions of the ignorant and the wise, verses 20 to 35. The Lord explains that ignorant people perform actions with attachment, while wise people perform actions with detachment. A wise person should not confuse the minds of the ignorant, but rather, by performing actions with detachment themselves, show them the right direction. Qualities of nature. The Lord explains that all actions are performed by the qualities of nature, sattva, rajas, tamas, but the egoistic person considers themselves the doer. A wise person, knowing that qualities act upon qualities, remains unattached. Lust and anger. The Lord says that the greatest enemy of a human being is lust, desire, which transforms into anger. It is this lust that compels a person to commit sinful acts. 5. Conquering lust through knowledge, verses 36 to 43. Arjuna asks the Lord what compels a person to commit sinful acts even against their will. In response, the Lord says that lust, born of the quality of rajas, is that great enemy which compels a person to commit sinful acts. This lust covers knowledge, just as fire is covered by smoke and a mirror by dust. The Lord further explains that this lust takes up residence in the senses, mind, and intellect. Therefore, one should first control the senses and destroy this lust. Superiority of knowledge. The Lord says that the senses are superior to the gross body, the mind is superior to the senses, the intellect is superior to the mind, and the self, Atman, is superior even to the intellect. Destruction of lust by self-knowledge. Finally, the Lord advises Arjuna to conquer this formidable enemy of lust by recognizing the self through the intellect and stabilizing the mind. Conclusion. The third chapter of the Gita presents a revolutionary perspective on action. It teaches us that liberation is attained not by abandoning actions, but by performing them with the right attitude. Its main message is nishkama karma, performing actions as a duty without desiring their results. Detachment, remaining unattached to the outcomes of actions while performing them. Loka sangraha, working for the welfare of society through one's actions and setting an example for others. Qualities of nature. Understanding that actions are performed by the qualities of nature and not considering oneself the doer. Suppression of lust. Gaining control over desires and anger, which are obstacles on the path to knowledge. This chapter teaches us that performing actions is essential in life, and if we do them with the right attitude and mindset, they do not become a cause of bondage but rather pave the way to liberation. Would you like to know about the 4th chapter of the Gita? Let me know by commenting, and don't forget to like and share. Thank you.